morning, students. Welcome to English class.
Good morning, students. Welcome back.
So, children, how was your vacation? I hope you enjoyed your vacation. Okay, so you learned about phrases and linkers in the previous class, that is before your vacation. Okay, so do you remember what are phrases and linkers? Yes, phrases are group of words with special meaning. I think you had one assignment. Assignment was given for you to make sentences using those phrasal verbs. I hope you have done it and shown it to your teacher. And then later you learnt about linkers. So linkers, do you remember linkers? So linkers are the words used to connect or link two sentences or ideas. Say for example, so, because, however, since. So they are all nothing but linkers. Okay. So shall we begin our class? Yes. Now look at the screen, children. So what can you see? What can you see on the screen? So there are two characters. See, you can see over there, it's written over there. One is Wangjia and the other one is villager. Do you remember Wangjia? Yes. So he was the one who got bird of happiness to the village. Do you remember him? He struggled a lot and he faced, pain that was given by three giant monsters, and then he got bird of happiness.
Brought the bird of happiness back to the village.
He got fertile land, rivers, forests, fields. So do you remember him?
Yes, of course. Everybody remembers him.
Yes. So before he went in search of the bird of happiness, he had a talk with the villager. Okay, let's see how they talk. Okay. So I take the role of Wangjia.
And I take the role of the villager.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Wangjia.
You look worried. What's the matter?
We are suffering from hunger and cold. There are no rivers, fertile land, flowers, green grass and warmth. We are not at all happy.
Very sad indeed. Can I help you?
Thanks a lot. But how do you help us?
Could you tell me how I can make you happy?
You have to bring the bird of happiness. That's not easy, Wangjia.
Where is it?
The old folk used to say that a bird of happiness lived in a snowy mountain far away from the east. The bird of happiness was said to be guarded by three giant monsters. People who went looking for it never returned.
Never mind. I'm ready to face the challenge. I'll set out tomorrow morning.
We are very grateful to you. Wangjia, be careful. Wish you success in your endeavor.
Thank you for your wishes and your blessings. Yes, after 3 months, look at the screen, children.
So now you can see Wangjia has come back to the village after 3 months. Look at his dress, children.
Yes.
You can see he is tired, his dress is all torn, he has struggled and come back to his village. So let's see what the villagers say. Wangjia, we are grateful to you. We don't know how to thank you. You got us rivers, fertile land, flowers, birds and warmth. We are happy now. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So now, children, see, I have displayed the entire conversation on the screen. Okay. So now let me read it. Okay, you have to repeat after me. So say after me, one by one. Okay. So let me begin. Good morning.
Say it, children. Repeat after your teacher. Good morning, Wangjia.
Yes. Good morning, Wangjia. You look worried. What's the matter?
You look worried. What's the matter?
We are suffering from hunger and cold. There are no rivers, fertile land, flowers, green grass, and warmth. We are not at all happy.
We are suffering from hunger and cold. There are no rivers, fertile land, flowers, green grass, and warmth. We are not at all happy.
Very sad indeed. Can I help you?
Very sad indeed. Can I help you?
Thanks a lot. But how do you help us?
Thanks a lot. But how do you help us?
Could you tell me how I can make you happy?
Could you tell me how I can make you happy?
You have to bring the bird of happiness. That's not easy.
You have to bring the bird of happiness. That's not easy.
Where is it?
Where is it?
The old folk used to say that a bird of happiness lived in a snowy mountain far away from the east. The bird of happiness was said to be guarded by 3 giant monsters. People who went looking for it never returned.
So let's say this slowly, children. The old folk used to say that a bird of happiness lived in a snowy mountain far away from the east. The bird of happiness was said to be guarded by 3 giant monsters. People who went looking for it never returned.
Yes. So children, before continuing, you can see on the screen that one word, it has been highlighted. It's in red color. Oh, what is that expression? Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. You can
Yes.
see it in red, children.
Yes.
That's an expression that is highlighted.
Yes. So that is nothing but it's an expression that we use to express our gratitude. That means, see, whenever we get any help from others or wishes, or you can say suggestions when we get from others, we are very thankful to them. So how do we express our gratitude? That is by using these expressions. See, so Wangjia, he tells that he is ready to help the villager. So villager is very thankful, he was very happy, and that's why he says thanks a lot. Okay, so that is the way how we express our gratitude.
Do you know the word gratitude, children? Gratitude means a feeling of being thankful. Can you write the word there, Soumya? Gratitude. Let them learn the spelling.
Yes.
It's G-R-A-T-I-T-U-D-E.
G-R-A-T-I-D-E. Yes.
So gratitude means the feeling of being thankful.
Yes.
Okay. So another word for thankful is grateful, children. So when we want to show our gratitude, that means we feel grateful. So that grateful also you can write, Soumya.
Yes.
G-R-A
Right here.
G-R-A-T-E-F-U-L.
Yes, it is not G-R-E-A-T.
E-A-T, children.
Yes.
So that is why I have made your teacher write it on the screen. See, G-R-A-T-E-F-U-L. Okay, grateful. It is derived from the word gratitude. So we are grateful and then we show our gratitude. Okay. So
today-
grateful here, grateful here becomes an adjective. Gratitude is the abstract noun.
Oh.
Okay, children.
Yes. So today you are going to learn about the same thing, that is nothing but a few expressions that are used to express gratitude. Okay. So whenever I say that expression, you just note it down. Okay. Make a note of it.
You can use these expressions in your daily conversation, children.
Yes.
You're all in the 10th standard now.
Yes.
You must start using these expressions. It's good to use these expressions.
Okay. So just repeat. Never mind. I am ready to face the challenge. I'll set out tomorrow morning.
Let's repeat. Never mind. I'm ready to face the challenge. I'll set out tomorrow morning.
We are very grateful to you.
We are very grateful to you.
Wangjia, be careful. Wish you success in your endeavor.
Wangjia, be careful. Wish you success in your endeavor.
Thank you for your wishes and your blessings.
Thank you for your wishes and your blessings.
Wangjia, we are grateful to you. We do not know how to thank you. You got us rivers, fertile land, flowers, birds and warmth. We are happy now. Thanks a lot.
Wangjia, we are grateful to you. We do not know how to thank you. You got us rivers, fertile land, flowers, birds and warmth. We are happy now. Thanks a lot.
Yes. So again you can see on the screen few expressions, they are in red color. They are highlighted. So one is we are very grateful to you. Thank you. We do not know how to thank you. Thanks a lot.
These are again expressions used to show gratitude. You can see the spelling of grateful here, children.
Yes.
Grateful. It's very important to
Yes.
learn the correct spelling,
Yes. Grateful.
because it's easy for you to get confused with GREAT,
Yes.
but that's not the correct spelling. Grateful. And there you have a word. You can see, Wangjia, be careful. Wish you success in your endeavor. What does endeavor mean? Do you know what endeavor means?
Journey.
Yeah, a journey which is full of adventure and dangers. Okay, so wish you success in your endeavor. The villagers knew that Wangjia is going to go on a journey which is not going to be easy for him. It's going to be full of danger.
Yes.
It's going to be full of hardship.
Yes.
So that kind of journey is called endeavor.
Yes. So endeavor means it's a journey full
Full
of
of
dangers.
dangers.
Yes. Okay. So now let me show you few expressions that are used to express gratitude. So just make note of it, okay? Yes. So thanks. This is one of the way.
This is the simplest way.
Yes.
Just one word, thanks, will help you to show your gratitude.
Yes. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks a lot. When you're feeling very grateful,
Yes.
when somebody has done something for you which you were very much in need of, then you say thanks a lot.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Same thing, children. When you really feel a lot of gratitude,
Yes.
you say thank you so much. I really needed this help from you.
I appreciate your help.
I appreciate your help. This is also one way to express your gratitude. It is just like saying thank you.
Yes. Thanks for what you have done.
So thanks for what you have done.
That's so nice of you.
So that's so nice of you. See, you don't really have to say thanks every time. Just this sentence, that's so nice of you, also says that you're thankful to that person. Right? So you don't have to use the word thanks every time. Even some other way of saying it is also correct.
Yes. Next, I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how to thank you. You've done so much for me. I really don't know how to thank you.
I would like to express my gratitude.
I would like to express my gratitude by saying thank you. Later you can say thank you.
How thoughtful.
So how thoughtful. Isn't it true, children, when somebody helps you, it's because they're very thoughtful. You may not have asked them for their help, but they help you without your even asking. So that means they are very thoughtful. They have thought that this person needs my help, so let me help. So that's being thoughtful.
Yes. Children, please note it down quickly, okay? So then you also try to create or make one conversation, okay? See, let me give you one situation. See, for example, if you are in an examination hall and you forgot to bring pen, something like that, then you are in urgent need of pen, okay? One of your friend will help you. So how do you express your gratitude? Yes, you use thanks, thanks a lot. You can use all these, make use of all these expressions, and you just write one conversation, okay? Just small one.
Yeah, it can be a short one, children.
Yes.
As ma'am has just told you, in the examination hall, you've either forgotten to bring your pen, which is not correct at all. You're in the 10th standard, so please don't forget to take your pen. Maybe you've taken a pen where the ink has gotten over.
Yes.
Halfway through the exam, your ink gets over in the pen, right?
Yes, yes.
And you don't have a second one. So then you're in trouble. So then one of your friends or somebody who's sitting near you
Yes.
says, no, it's okay, I have an extra pen with me.
Yes.
So you take it. That is such a relief for you, isn't it?
Yes.
So immediately you have to say, I appreciate your help. Oh, thank you so much. Something like that. So make a short conversation and then you can show it to your teacher.
Yes.
One more situation we can give you where you're having your exam in maybe 2 or 3 days time
Yes.
and you're studying
Hmm.
and you're working out math problems.
Yes.
Suddenly you find a problem which you don't know how to solve.
Hmm.
So then you're very worried because just 2 days later you have your math exam.
Yes.
So then you immediately go to your friend and ask him, friend, please tell me how to do this. I don't know how to solve this problem. You know it's an important problem. It is definitely going to come in the exam. So then your friend says, don't worry, sit down. I'll help you. And he or she shows you how to solve the problem. So immediately you feel very relieved, don't you? So then you have to say, thanks for what you've done. That's so nice of you. Or I don't know how to thank you because it's such a big relief to you. Okay, students? So like that, one or two small situations you have to take and write short conversations using these expressions.
Yes.
And then you can show it to your teacher.
Yes. So you can make use of these expressions. Thanks.
Quickly make note
Thanks
of.
a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Thanks for what you have done. That's so nice of you. I don't know how to thank you. I would like to express my gratitude. How thoughtful. So just make use of all these expressions, and then you just write a small, very short conversation, and then later you show it to your teacher. Okay. So shall we proceed? Okay. Now look at the screen. So here there's one more conversation. Okay. Let me show you one more situation where we express our gratitude. So here the situation is Mr. Rohan, he goes to a shop to buy a gift for his friend because it was his birthday. So here's a conversation between him and a shopkeeper. Okay. So first shopkeeper, he says, "Good afternoon, young man. What can I do for you?"
Good afternoon. I would like to buy a gift for my friend. It's his birthday.
What would you like to buy?
I would like to buy a table clock.
Sure, sir. Come, let me show you what I have. So then later he takes Mr. Mohan near the shelf. Sir, there's a new item, a table clock with a photo frame. Would you like to buy it?
Yes, thanks a lot. I was searching for the same. What's the cost?
It costs 240 rupees. We allow a 6% rebate on it. So rebate in the sense discount.
That's very nice of you. Will you please gift wrap it for me?
Yes.
So normally when you're gifting something to somebody, you don't take the item as it is and give it to their hands.
Yes.
Isn't it, children? What do? You get it gift wrapped, put a nice tape or a ribbon over it, and then give it to that person because it's nice to give it like that. So he's asking him, will you please gift wrap it for me?
So he does so. Then, with pleasure. We also give you a diary as a free gift. See, you can see on the screen, he pays the money and the shopkeeper hands over the book and a gift.
And he says, how kind of you. Because the shopkeeper has given a free gift also.
Yes.
Along with whatever Mr. Mohan has purchased, the shopkeeper has given a free gift. So then he says, how kind of you.
Yes. You're welcome. Yes. Now look at the screen, children. Once again I have displayed the entire conversation. Okay. So I'll say it and you just repeat after me. Good afternoon, young man. What can I do for you?
Good afternoon, young man. What can I do for you?
Good afternoon. I would like to buy a gift for my friend. It's his birthday.
So Mr. Rohan says, we are getting confused with Rohan and Mohan, children. Okay, this is Mr. Rohan. Good afternoon. I would like to buy a gift for my friend. It's his birthday.
What would you like to buy?
What would you like to buy?
I would like to buy a table clock.
I would like to buy a table clock.
Sure, sir. Come, let me show you what I have.
Sure, sir. Come, let me show you what I have.
Sir, there's a new item, a table clock with a photo frame. Would you like to buy it?
Sir, there is a new item, a table clock with a photo frame. Would you like to buy it?
Yes, thanks a lot. I was searching for the same. What's the cost?
Yes, thanks a lot. I was searching for the same. What's the cost?
It costs rupees 240. We allow a 6% rebate.
It costs 240 rupees. We allow a 6% rebate.
That's very nice of you. Will you please gift wrap it for me?
That's very nice of you. Will you please gift wrap it for me?
With pleasure. We also give you a diary as a free gift.
With pleasure. We also give you a diary as a free gift.
How kind of you.
How kind of you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yes. Now it's your turn, children. Okay, now it's your turn. Now you have to just pick the expressions that are used to express gratitude over here. Okay?
So look at all the dialogues that are there on the screen, children.
Yes. So the expressions that are used to express gratitude. So look at the dialogues, children.
Just read through them, you will know which are the expressions which are used to show gratitude.
Yes.
Is it good afternoon? Yeah, is it good afternoon? Do you use good afternoon to show gratitude? No. I would like to buy a table clock. Is that the one?
No.
No. So go through, children. Keep reading through.
Yes. Remember, children, I have already told you, whenever we get a suggestions or help or any wishes from other person, then at that time we are going to express our gratitude.
So the shopkeeper is saying there, see, sir, there's a new item, a table clock with a photo frame. Would you like to buy it? So the next sentence is, yes, thanks a lot. I was searching for the same. So which is the expression there which is used to show gratitude? Yeah, very good. Thanks a lot.
Yes, obviously it is thanks a lot. Okay, so one we got it. Next.
Next, can you go through the dialogue and see? Next, the shopkeeper says, it costs 240 rupees. We allow a 6% rebate. So without Mr. Rohan asking for a discount, the shopkeeper is giving him a discount. We are giving you a 6% rebate. Rebate means, ma'am has told you, it is discount. So when Mr. Rohan hears that, he feels very happy.
Yes.
And he says, that's very nice of you. Is that an expression to show gratitude?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, children. So that's very nice of you.
Yes.
Okay? I've told you earlier, you don't have to use the word thanks to show gratitude. So even this particular example, that's very nice of you, is also used to show gratitude.
Yes.
What else? Is there anything else? Let's read through. Will you please gift wrap it for me? Rohan is asking the shopkeeper. And the shopkeeper says, with pleasure. We also give you a diary as a free gift. So the shopkeeper says, yes, of course, I'm going to gift wrap it for you. Please give it to me. And apart from gift wrapping it, I'm also going to give you a free gift. The free gift is a diary. So again, Mr. Rohan is not expecting that.
Yes.
Right? So then when the shopkeeper says with pleasure, that is also used to express gratitude.
Yes.
Why is the shopkeeper expressing gratitude here? Of course he feels grateful. There is a customer who comes and buys something from his shop.
Yes.
So because of that, the shopkeeper is expressing gratitude. Do you understand, students? So with pleasure is also an example where you can show your gratitude.
Yes.
Then the next one. Yeah, can you understand now? We also give you a diary as a free gift. So then Mr. Rohan says, how kind of you. Isn't it? How kind of you. What kind of expression is that? Yes, that is also an expression used to show gratitude.
Yes. So, how kind of you. And you have one more. So, what is it?
What's the last one? Correct. Correct, students.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So he
yes.
says you're welcome. When somebody says thank you, we have always taught you to say you're welcome. Isn't it?
Yes.
You have to use you're welcome.
Yes. So the expressions that are used to express gratitude in this conversation, they are thanks a lot, That's very nice of you. With pleasure. How kind of you. You're welcome. I hope you have noted all these expressions. So later you can make use of it in your conversation. So however I have told you about those situations. Okay, you can make use of other situations also and just write a short conversation using all these expressions.
You can come up with your own situation, students,
Yes.
and use these expressions. Apart from that, even while talking, you must start using these expressions. So that will help you speak better in English.
Yes. Okay. So in the first part you learned some few expressions that are used to express gratitude. Okay. So let's move on to next part. Okay, that is reading poems. So here reading paragraph and reading poems, they're totally different. So now let me read one poem for you. It's a very good poem, children. Listen to it carefully. So later I will be asking questions on it. So listen and try to understand it. It's very easy and it's a beautiful poem. Okay. So let me show you. But before that, look at the screen, children. What can you see over there?
What do you see on the screen? You see a bird.
Yes.
You see a bird and the bird is flying around. So you must have understood what this poem is all about.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
The poem is about a
Bird.
Alright. Shall we begin the poem? Shall we start reading?
Yes. It was a bird of paradise. Over the roofs he flew. So you can see it was a bird of paradise. That means joy. Over the roofs he flew. I mean that bird, it was very happy and it was flying over there over the roofs. You can see on the screen. Okay, and you can see below some children they are playing. Some children are playing over there. You can see that. So all the children in a trice clapped their hands and cried, "How nice! Look, his wings are blue."
Can you see the bird, students? Yeah, the bird's wings are blue. So, look at the screen now. You can see many houses, many roofs.
Yes.
And then you can see some children who were playing. Now you can see some adults too. But initially in the beginning of the poem, it was just the children watching the bird. So the poem begins like this. It was a bird of paradise. Over the roofs he flew. So it was a bird of paradise. That means of joy. Something which showed a lot of happiness.
Yes.
It was a bird of paradise. Over the roofs he flew. All the children in a trice clapped their hands and cried, "How nice!" All the children in a trice. In a trice means very quickly, in a moment.
Immediately.
All the children in a trice clapped their hands and cried, "How nice! Look, his wings are blue." So you can imagine if you see a bird with blue wings, it's really going to be amazing. You're going to be very surprised and very thrilled seeing such a bird. So that's what happened here. The children were very surprised and very happy to see such an unusual bird. Look, his wings are blue.
Yes. His body. Now you can see the poet, he is going to describe that bird over here.
Yeah.
His body was of ruby red. His eyes were burning gold.
His body was of ruby red.
Yes.
His eyes were burning gold. The body, the color of the body was ruby red.
Yes.
What's a ruby, students? A ruby is a precious gem.
Yes.
Which kind of precious gem?
Red colored.
Red color. It's a red colored precious gem. I'm sure you can see it on your mummy or your grandmother. Somebody at home will be wearing it. You should ask them. You should go and ask them, what is a ruby, ma? So Amma will show you one earring or a finger ring which has a red stone. So it's a precious stone. It's called manikya in Kannada. Okay. So his body was of ruby red. The body of the bird was of such a deep red color, ruby red. His eyes were burning gold. Burning gold. That means a nice glowing golden color. Burning here means glowing, shining gold. Okay, the bird's eyes were burning gold.
Yes. All the grown-up people said, "What a pity, the creature is not dead, for then it could be sold." So grown-up means elders, okay? All the grown-up peoples. You can see on the screen, over the screen. So all the grown-up people, they are standing over there and they are also looking along with children at that bird. So their thought, you can see the poet, he's describing the thoughts of the elders over here. So at first stanza, thought of the children were described. Now here you can see the thoughts of elders. So what all those elders are saying? What a pity, the creature is not dead, for then it could be sold.
So look how the grown-ups are thinking. Students, all the grown-up people said, "What a pity the creature is not dead, for then it could be sold." So this is the difference between the thinking of a child and the thinking of a grown-up. Even the grown-ups are seeing this bird for the first time, but they're not appreciating the beauty of the bird. Did you see how the children enjoyed the beauty of the bird? They said, "Look, his wings are blue." And they were looking at his his ruby red body.
Yes.
So they were enjoying the beauty of the bird. But here, when the grown-ups saw the same beautiful bird, they didn't think about describing the beauty or
Yes.
enjoying the beauty of the bird. They only thought about how they could get some money. What a pity the creature is not dead, for then it could be sold. That is so sad, but that is how it is. The difference in the thinking of children and the grown-ups. So the poet here has very beautifully shown the difference in thinking.
Yes. One was braver than the rest. He took a loaded gun. Aiming at the emerald crest, he shot the creature through the breast. Down it fell in the sun. See, look at the screen, children. One man, he comes forward and he takes a loaded gun. See, he shot at that bird. Yes. Then he shot the creature through the breast. Down it fell in the sun. See, what a pity, isn't it?
So as some grown-ups were just thinking, "Oh, how sad, this bird should have been dead.
Yes.
Then we could have sold it." When some elders were just thinking about it, one was braver than the rest. Here braver doesn't mean actual bravery,
Yes.
but here the poet is being very sarcastic. He's scolding the elders. One was braver than the rest. He took a loaded gun, a gun loaded with bullets. He took a loaded gun, aiming at the emerald crest. Emerald here is green color. Okay, so the crest, the body of the bird
Yes.
was green in color, some part of the body. Aiming at the emerald crest, that is the top of the head, children, crest.
Yes.
He shot the creature through the breast. He shot the creature through the chest. Breast is this chest portion.
Yes.
And down it fell in the sun. So as soon as this man took the loaded gun and shot the creature, after aiming, he shot the creature, the poor bird fell down in the sun.
Yes. It was not heavy, it was not fat, and folk began to stare. We cannot eat it, that is flat. And such outlandish feathers as that why, who could ever wear? See, you can see on the screen, the same man who shot that bird, the same man, he goes near that dead body, and see, you can see over there, he tells, we cannot eat it, that is flat. So even feathers, he says, even feathers, they are of bright colors, but it's of no use, because no one can wear in the cap. And now you can see, after killing the bird, those cruel hunters, or you can say those people, they began to know that every part of the bird was useless.
So these elders, students, you must understand,
Yes.
when the elders looked at the bird, they didn't appreciate its beauty.
Yes.
They only looked at it from a money point of view.
Yes.
They wanted to know how much money this bird could give them. And so one of them was braver. He shot the bird. But once the bird fell down dead, what happened? They came to look at the bird. Then they realized it was not heavy. It was not fat.
No flesh in it.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
a heavy bird or a fat bird would get them more money.
Yes.
So then they realized, oh, this bird is not heavy.
Hmm.
It was not fat.
Hmm.
And folk began to stare. People started staring at the bird. We cannot eat it. That is flat. There's not enough flesh to eat it. We cannot eat it. That is flat. That is flat means, yeah, that is for sure. That is definite.
Yes.
We cannot eat it. That is flat. And such outlandish feathers as that. Why? Who could ever wear? So you know that there is a practice in Western countries
Yes.
to wear bird feathers
Hmm.
in the hats.
Hats. Yes.
Usually women wear that. I'm sure you've seen it on TV or in a book, in a picture.
Yes.
You've seen women
Hmm.
with broad hats, students,
Hmm.
and the hats will have some feathers.
Yes.
So those feathers are nothing but bird feathers.
Hmm.
And those feathers normally, they show how stylish the woman is. It's a style statement, like a fashion. So they match it with their dress. So now when they saw this bird,
Hmm.
they said, and such outlandish feathers as that. Why? Who could ever wear? Outlandish feathers means too bright
Unusual.
and unusual, too
Yes,
gaudy. It was not their kind of color.
Yes.
So such outlandish feathers as that. Why? Who could ever wear?
You can see on the screen, even that person also is wearing cap.
Yeah, he's wearing a hat.
Yes.
So like
hat.
that, when women wear a hat,
Hmm.
they wear it with the feathers.
Feathers. Yes.
So they decided that this bird's feathers was not even good enough to be worn on the hat.
Yes, even feather of that bird, or you can say every part of the bird was useless for them. That is after killing that bird. It's very sad. It's
They-
really very sad.
They couldn't appreciate the beauty when it was alive,
Yes.
and after killing it also, they couldn't appreciate its value. They didn't know what the value of the bird was.
Yes. See, at last they flung it into the river Brown. A pity the creature is died. With a smile and with a frown. Frown means here anger. Thus they did in London town. But all the children cried.
So finally, when they
Yes.
realized that the bird was of no use to them, what did the elders do? They flung it into the river Brown. Flung means to throw
Throw
it.
it.
So they flung it into the river Brown.
Hmm.
A pity the creature died. So now they're feeling very sad. A pity the creature died. Is that sincere, children? Do you think they really feel that? No,
No.
absolutely not.
Mhm.
They are not feeling bad because the creature died.
Yes.
They are feeling bad because the creature died and still could not be of any use to them.
Use, yes.
A pity the creature died. With a smile and with a frown, thus they did in London town. But all the children cried. So elders, they did what they had to do, and finally some of them smiled, some of them were upset and annoyed, and they went their own way. They didn't bother about the bird. But all the children cried. The children felt bad because such a beautiful bird lost its life.
Yes.
That
so-
was the beauty of the children's thought.
Hmm.
But all the children cried.
So that is the contrast in this poem, children. So contrast between the children's thoughts and elders'
Elders'
thoughts.
thoughts.
So the children, you can see in the beginning, they enjoyed the beauty of the bird. You can see in first stanza, if you look at the first stanza, you can see, look, his wings are blue. See, they just enjoyed the
And they
beauty.
clapped their hands also. You
Yes,
remember?
yes.
They clapped their hands and in a trice they cried, oh, so beautiful, look, his wings are blue.
Yes. So they enjoyed the beauty of bird because they were innocent and their mind was not corrupt. But whereas adults or grown-ups, so their minds were corrupt. See, they were very selfish and they just thought about the benefits they would get from that bird. By killing that bird, they just thought they would get the flesh and they can sell it or eat it. So they were very selfish. So the poet, he's just, or you can say he's showing the thoughts between the children, thoughts of children as well as the elders in this poem actually.
So as children grow up,
Hmm.
they start getting all kinds of ideas. They
Yes.
start becoming selfish because they see around them how things are. Everything is weighed with money. If everything has a value, monetary value. So the poet here is trying to tell you, children, you shouldn't grow up like that. Even as you grow up, you are all young, small children now. You're all innocent. Your minds are very pure. Try to be that way as you grow up. Don't get all kinds of selfish, greedy, mean ideas as you grow. Even as you grow, you can be this way, you can be innocent, you can be pure, and that will help you a lot in your life. So, the poet is giving you a message also in this poem.
Yes.
Normally, every poem will have a message.
Hmm.
So, the poet here is also trying to tell you,
Hmm.
please don't grow up to be like that. Grow up as you are. Even when you're grown up, let your mind be innocent, let your mind be pure, let your thoughts be pure.
Yes. Okay. So let me read the entire poem, okay, one by one, okay. Then later I'll be asking questions on it. So listen to that. Once again I'm going to read, listen to it carefully.
Please listen carefully, students.
Yes. It was a bird of paradise, over the roofs he flew. All the children in a trice clapped their hands and cried, "How nice! Look, his wings are blue. His body was of ruby red, his eyes were burning gold." All the grown-up people said, "What a pity, the creature is not dead, for then it could be sold." One was braver than the rest. He took a loaded gun, aiming at the emerald crest. He shot the creature through the breast. Down it fell in the sun. It was not heavy, it was not fat, and folk began to stare. "We cannot eat it, that is flat, and such outlandish feathers as that why, who could ever wear?" They flung it into the river brown. A pity the creature died. With a smile and with a frown, thus they did in London town. But all the children cried.
Did you understand the poem, students? Yeah, it's a beautiful poem. I hope you have listened to it carefully.
Yes.
Now we'll see how much you have understood.
Okay, so now I'm going to display the first two stanzas of that poem, okay, and I'm going to ask questions on those two stanzas, okay. Read it, okay. You can read it and then you can answer to that question.
Now you all know, students, that when we write sentences and put all the sentences together, like in an essay or an answer, then those sentences are called, we write them in a paragraph.
Yes.
But you don't use the word paragraph here in a poem.
Yes.
In a poem you can see some sentences are grouped together and then there's a space and then some more sentences are grouped together. So that grouping of sentences, here it's not called a paragraph, here it's called a stanza. So in a poem is made up of many stanzas. Whereas an essay or an answer or a lesson is made up of paragraphs. So when you're reading a poem, when you're reciting a poem, please don't say first paragraph, second paragraph. You must say first stanza, second stanza. So the word is different.
Yes. You can see on the screen in the first stanza I have highlighted one word. What is that? In a trice. Now can you give me the meaning of that? So I have already told you in the beginning itself the meaning of that word. So do you remember that? In a trice.
Even if you don't remember, students, read the first stanza.
Yes.
If you read it once, you'll get an idea of the meaning.
Yes.
Over the roofs he flew. All the children in a trice clapped their hands and cried, "How nice! Look, his wings are blue." So the children are playing there.
Yes.
And as they're playing, they see the bird. So all the children in a trice. Try to get the meaning now.
Yes.
Correct.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Or quickly.
As soon as they saw the bird,
Yes.
they were so happy they wanted to show their happiness immediately, so they clapped their hands. Always children do that.
Yes.
You must have seen it. So when children are very happy, they clap their hands
Yes.
to show their happiness.
Yes. Okay. Now choose the correct answer. So the first one is Ruby is a dash. So I am going to give you 4 options over here. Okay, 4 options. Ruby is a dash, deep red precious stone, type of bird, bright green precious stone, yellow stone.
So you can see there, students,
Yes.
the stanza is right there. So it will help you come up with the correct answer.
Yes.
Ruby is a deep red precious stone, a type of bird, bright green precious stone, or a yellow stone. See the second stanza, your answer is there.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Ruby is a deep red precious stone.
Yes.
That's the
Ruby,
correct answer.
Yeah, ruby is a deep red precious stone.
Deep red here means a dark red, not a light color, a dark red color.
Yes. Next, what color were the bird's eyes? What color were the bird's eyes?
So options here are
Yes. Black,
Black.
blue, gold, red.
so again you must read the second stanza.
Yes.
If you read the second stanza, you'll get the answer immediately. This is quite simple.
Yes.
What color were the bird's eyes? Correct.
Yes.
They were gold.
Now answer the following questions. So first question is, what did the children see flying over the roofs one day? What did the children see flying over the roofs one day?
So here we want you to try and frame your answer correctly, students.
Yes.
Because now you're in the 10th standard, you're going to be giving your board exam.
Yes.
So you must be able to frame your own
Frame it.
sentence. I'm sure most of you are able to do it. Although this is new to you, you have the stanza right there. You have the poem there. So read the poem, try to write your answer in a correct sentence. What did the children see flying over the roofs one day?
It's very easy.
You might know the answer, but
Yes.
see that your sentence is correctly framed.
Yes, the entire poem is about the same thing, isn't it? About a bird.
Bird.
So, this is the way how you frame a sentence or answer to this question. You can see that over here. The children saw a beautiful bird flying over the roofs one day.
So you see some part of the question is also there. The children saw a beautiful bird flying over the roofs one day. I'm sure most of you have got this answer. Very simple answer.
Next, how did the children react?
So what did the children do? As soon as they saw the beautiful bird flying over the roofs, what did the children do?
Yes. The children clapped their hands and shouted with joy.
The children clapped their hands and shouted with joy.
Cried in the sense they shouted with joy.
Yeah,
They clapped their hands.
when children are very happy and
Yes.
excited,
Yes.
they shout loudly. That is called crying. Here crying doesn't mean the other crying
Yeah.
when you're sad. Here it means to shout loudly in happiness and excitement.
But at the last, they cried really. Yeah, after.
So then it was because of sadness.
Yes.
They felt sad that the bird died.
What a pity the creature is not dead. Who said this? Whose thought was this actually? What a pity the creature is not dead. Who said this?
Very simple, students. Yeah, correct. What a pity the creature is not dead. The grown-ups said this.
Yes, very good. The grown-ups or the elders, the grown-ups said this. Why did they want the bird to be dead?
The grown-ups wanted the bird to be dead.
Yes.
That is now sure. But why did they want the bird to be dead? The answer is right there. For them it could be sold.
Yes. They wanted to sell the bird or eat it. So the overall means they were very selfish. They just wanted to get benefit from that bird. Okay, they just wanted the benefit from that bird, either by eating its flesh or by selling its
it and
flesh.
making money.
Yes, making
So
money.
here you can see
Yes.
the they here refers to grown-ups.
Yes.
What did they want the bird to, why did they want the bird to be dead? They wanted to sell the bird or eat it. They here refers to the grown-ups. Now let's look at the word grown-ups. Now grown-ups is a plural word, students. It's a compound word.
Yes.
It has a hyphen. Grown-up is one person. One elder can be called a grown-up.
Yes.
Many elders are called grown-ups. It's a plural word. So you must understand Why that ups is there? Grown ups together means many elders.
Okay. This is very easy. Now just tell me the rhyming words that you find in these two
stanzas.
Yes.
You know that every poem, most of the poems
Yes.
will have rhyming words.
Yes.
And you all know, you're familiar with rhyming words. What are rhyming words? Words which sound the same.
Same,
They're
yes.
called rhyming words.
Yes.
Come on now, quickly, let's see the rhyming words.
So just go through that first stanza. You can see
Normally
over
rhyming words come where, children, in a poem? Do they come in the beginning or in the middle? No, normally the rhyming words come in the end
there.
of the
And then,
line.
Yes.
So look at the end of each line. You see if you can find some rhyming words. Yes, that's right.
See, I'm going to display all those rhyming words. It's tries, nice, paradise, flew, blew, red, said, dead, sold, cold.
Okay, can you see that? These are the rhyming words from the first two stanzas.
Yes.
Tries, nice, paradise.
Yes.
So the first line paradise and then tries and then nice.
Yes.
Next flew and blew from the first stanza again.
Yes. Flew,
Flew, blew.
Yes.
Then we move on to the second stanza.
Yes.
Read,
Yes.
said,
Yes.
dead.
Dead.
Then
Hmm.
sold,
Hmm.
cold.
Gold.
It's gold.
Sorry, it's gold.
Gold.
Yes, it's gold.
Gold and sold.
Yes. So gold, sold.
So you also must be aware by now, normally rhyming words come in alternate lines in a poem. The first and the third line will have a rhyming word. The second and the fourth line will have a rhyming word in each stanza. So that is the same pattern followed in this poem also.
Yes. So next, if you go through next two stanzas, so you can see over there one highlighted word, outlandish. So can you tell me the meaning of that word, outlandish?
Try, children. We just told you when we were explaining the poem, we just told you, gave you an idea of the word outlandish. We said they didn't want to wear it in their hats
Yes.
because it was outlandish feathers.
That means extremely unusual.
So something that they don't normally wear. Some kind of feathers which they don't usually wear.
Yes.
So something that is very unusual. Unusual is U-N-U-S-U-A-L.
Yes.
U-N-U-S-U-A-L.
U-S,
U-A-L. Unusual.
unusual. So outlandish means extremely unusual. Yes. Now choose the correct answer. Why did grown-up people shoot the bird down? So you have options over here. 3 options you have. Why did grown-up people shoot the bird down?
It was a beautiful bird. It was flying over the roof. They wanted to sell or eat it. So now you know how the grown-up people thought,
Yes.
what their thinking was. Did they shoot it because it was a beautiful bird?
No.
No. Was it because it was flying over the roof? No, they didn't care where it was flying. It was because they wanted to sell it or eat it. So
Yes.
that's why the grown-up people shot the bird down.
Why did they want the bird to be dead? Yes.
That is simple.
Same answer.
Same answer.
They wanted to sell the bird or eat it. What did one of them do?
Look at the stanza there, the first stanza on the top.
Yes.
What did one of them do? One was braver than the rest. He took a loaded gun, aiming at the emerald crest.
Yes.
He shot the creature through the breast.
Okay.
Down it fell in the sun. So what did one of them do? Correct. He took a loaded gun and shot the bird.
Yes. One of them took a loaded gun and shot at the bird. Why couldn't they eat the bird?
That answer is in the next stanza, the second stanza on your screen.
Yes.
It was not heavy, it was not fat, and folk began to stare. We cannot eat it, that is flat. So why couldn't they eat it? Correct. It was not fat, it was not fleshy.
Yes, they couldn't eat the bird as there was not much flesh in its body. So children, in today's class, you learnt about a few expressions that are used to express gratitude,
Gratitude.
and reading poems. Okay, and tomorrow you have poetry class. Please bring your textbook and one book, notebook.
One
and
notebook and a pencil, students.
Yes.
Tomorrow you have the class between 11:45 and 12:25.
Yes,
We'll be doing the poem Laugh and Be Merry.
yes,
So for that we want you to bring the textbook, one notebook and your pencil.
yes. ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆದ ನಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಸಿ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಪೋಯಮ್. ಯು ಸೋ ಹೌ the selfishness of people and the innocency of children. So I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you.
Thank you, students.